back with another Madden video, and this is part 26 for my superstar mode. Today is 5 day, so y'all already know the vibe, man. It's let's say my off day tonight, so I don't have to work tonight, so I can do some gaming today for real, you understand what I'm talking about? But yeah, we're gonna get into it with this one, and we're gonna turn it up. Let's see what goes on, let's see how we play today. Alright, let me see. Trying to see, try to make this my pregame with this, my pregame. Let's try this. I don't know, we gonna see. Let's see something to feel.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.
Y'all know, if y'all watch my videos, if y'all stumble across my videos,
out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Oh.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
Oh yeah, y'all, I just checked out the Madden reveal trailer or whatever. It was alright. I'm not impressed once again. Because you can make a bomb ass trailer, but is the game gonna actually be good? You know? So I wanna see improvement. I don't care about I give the trailer look. If you're gonna play good, the game gonna be better than the year before. You know, that's what I'm worried about. You know, all that other good trailer, hiring actors to portray your trailer, that's cool. But is the game gonna be good? That's what we gonna see. So yeah. But let's get tired.
State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. This guy's no doubt happy to be back home.
A lot of women want to go fishing lately. That's what's up. A lot of women want to be freaked out, overly freaked out, but they say trying to do stuff like this, but maybe this is their way of being comfortable niggas.
Going now on first down.
Oh.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to the air they go on second down. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's open beta for that.
Jets have the chance here on 3rd and 4. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, they have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautiful. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the draw, it's Walker. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and you might even hear the birds.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
The Seahawks. First down.
Design quarterback run here.
Damn it.
Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Play made by Will Johnson.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37.
And the Seahawks first down.
First down, play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
That would have been me throwing it on the run if I was still
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks were shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Connects with the open man downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Kicking with them homies.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They're going play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
He's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Cardinals going nickel here on third. Air it out on third. Getting out to his left. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. Throwing off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's calling his own number again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. They've got first down here from the 36. Pass play coming here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
In the red zone on first. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. With the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
Brings up second and goal at the Cardinals' 2-yard line.
They call pass on second and goal. Flush out, and he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Working on first down. He's got room to roam. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. Just picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ma!
Throwing from the gun. And they haul him down just a...
I'm on the gang. Me. In them small ass pants. In them pants. Right, he got his pants legs. Fix your pants. Get your nosy butt somewhere.
I know you don't wear that business suit, okay?
So, that's going to go as a gain of 13 yards.
Bonnet.
And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. In the red zone now. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Walker with his own read. And we're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. Now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Dicker connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss.
Originally for girls.
The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Hasn't won the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
So you following them and they want you to wear. You also seen cops like dress up. You like a little fruitcake, hang his nails and
Working now from the gun.
follow everything you do.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Seahawks.
Here's a design run. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Vacates quickly left side.
Here we go.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Will come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead.
They're not quite comfortable either. This lead feels kind of comfortable to me.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, obviously it's not.
Red zone. Buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We missed the fit.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
We got that bullshit.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Taken in by Loveland. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, no, the ball is loose!
Look at this dude.
All right, so they will take possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
I just sit there and look stupid. This time when I need him. Get rid of the ball. Alright, man, don't fuck that bullshit.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Isn't holding up. There they drop it.
Fuck shit.
And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
That shit crazy.
Seahawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Drawn up for it.
Game over.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
Mama said you already ate. Man, fuck that shit, man. Twisting it. I'm playing some Apex today. Another one. I ain't even gonna cap. Hold on, yo. Got some kind of bus. Daddy thinking about going here and getting me a new car, boy. A newer Charger. Thinking about doing that. Huh? What it cost? Huh? No, they not. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. They not too damn loud. That's Hellcat. I mean, that's the fast. That's because the Cadillac converter's gone. You don't know nothing about cars, boy. Bye. If you knew, you wouldn't know Chargers ain't loud.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys have really hit their stride. Winners in 7 of their...
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game.
Throwing to start the drive. Chapman. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walsh. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Chapman. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
No, you can't
He'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up full. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And now it's 2nd down.
But you look at this defense.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Operating from the gun.
Chapman work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action.
Chapman on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Here we go, sack. 19 Tigers. Take up.
Back to throw. Chapman. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 24 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Chapman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Chapman. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by the defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said,
their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Chapman. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Looking to throw. Chapman. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Chapman. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Good move at the 10.
78.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Back to throw. Chapman. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
Running left is Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Chapman. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Chapman. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But they got all the time.
What should be the final play in this first half. The final shot before break. Chapman. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
The person who needs the most time
be good
out
for
that.
8 yards to the 45.
The person who needs, they time out.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen.
Pass the half.
We ain't got no time out. That's crazy.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys...
It's loose.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And goal.
No, look at this.
Just inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The touchdown pass on that last drive was 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Chapman.
Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Chapman. Over the middle, complete. It's Walsh. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chapman.
Will try to pick it up himself. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the stick's move. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw. Chapman. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
7-3, we about to reach 7-3. Let's put up 80.
Come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
70 Lions.
I'm definitely going to be MVP of the year, man. Don't get that messed up.
Back to throw. Chapman. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Chapman. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
19.
Off play action. Chapman. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me a...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seems like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life.
Alright, I'm about to pause the broadcast. I gotta run to school right quick. So let me pause it. Then I'll be back. All right, I'm back at it. Let's continue this thing. I don't need to recover. I'm done with my coordinator. We're gonna talk some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we playing my former team. Let's see how this goes. This should be interesting.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visiting sideline, a look there at the Carolina head coach. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other side, it is the Seattle head coach.
Being ass on with you now, y'all 5-2. That is 5-5. What the fuck 5-2? Or I guess he just started playing. Started coaching. We want to get rid of the other coach. Started winning.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Colston Russell.
My boy, Bill Colston.
Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Seahawks offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Complete to the former Buckeye Jackson Smith-Njigba. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a side
Oh, you
fix.
gonna watch the film? Okay, watch this.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 26.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Walker.
Damn.
He'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what
He's in. Posted lovely. Touchdown, Seattle. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Not on the right.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They have looked sharp early on, getting the lead in the football as they begin the closing seconds of this first quarter. Now, faking the give. And he's got another one.
Out the river.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That
is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
Oh my God, I already sneaked that one time. You got that.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking off, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. Off the play fake. And that's out. The pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
This line right on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys
That
with
was
great
well,
field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception.
Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
And man, oh, man, I was about to launch it. The boy open as fuck.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle.
Yeah.
They're not going to catch up to him.
Not gonna catch up to him. You really beat me. Andy.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route play and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Seahawks offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Ma, the door.
20 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's now 3rd down.
He'll go right back to Loveland. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Seattle.
12 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
What's going on, Tom?
Man downfield is Loveland. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s.
Where you got going on? Give it to your brother.
He'll give to Walker, right, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
throwing now from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, right? Because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Kind of like biting
the 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a design run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Here we go.
And we take him down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. He's got it at the 3. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
He's on. Dang. They ain't gonna leave y'all nothing to play.
3rd and a yard.
Damn, that's crazy.
Off play action.
They must have to upgrade some shit. Some big shit.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they get a, I mean, they trade it in with it, with the box. To get money out of it.
season continues. Now his 20th rushing
gotta play
touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
You can have both.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback.
$250 though, that's a good price. You might have traded if you would have bought that. You could have traded somebody for
masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum.
I started off playing with the Panthers, and
generally
then
one step ahead of the defense
so I
all
had to
game
trade,
long.
and the results better.
Back to throw here to begin the drop.
Ooh.
No,
this nigga ain't even trying to jump. He's
incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get this completed. Man out of the backfield.
And that'll go for a gain of 7.
Go. Set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So they him and Doug. Damn, I can't remember. They coming out to work and they were gonna come in.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw, and he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
I'm thinking about getting mine with this Charger. I'm thinking about Jamar. He just bought his 2024 whip.
This looks like a design run, and he's.
Let somebody race him, but they vote. Yeah, I don't think he got a stick up.
Different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time.
They tried to need to bring a 1-week paycheck showing $18 an hour. And they can goddamn, we can need to make time with.
I was just talking about that shit on phone before you walked out. I was like, I didn't hear you. I mean, whichever I do, don't matter.
The Seahawks offense ready to take over once
I do my driving
again.
practice.
Here's to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Yeah, you can go to another state, yeah. Yeah. I love it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Forced out wide. He'll take off again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. A nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield.
To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
That's okay. Be stealing from people because you could have gave it to somebody in your family. You know what I'm saying?
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. Pick up a 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Keep it on the ground.
I'm going to put that one in the storage. Get a picture. I might go ahead and throw it in the shop. I'm going to stop to take the time anyway.
This one is about done.
Because you gotta have a plan B if you know what I'm saying. If I ever lose my job, I can't afford to pay.
So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.
Shit, you gotta do, man. He goddamn registered, but it's time to goddamn really step shit up, man. Act our age and just where we gotta get to. Yeah, man's money management, all that discipline, you gotta have discipline, so, you know. Once you get that discipline, though, you can conquer the world. Discipline and faith. I'm telling you that you can do it. The games will fuck you over. That's how this shit. That shit do to me. I had them win me, so goddamn. Hello. Who? Lil Ashley. Lil Ashley. Oh yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Oh yeah. Big. Yeah. Damn. How many kids she got? Huh? I can't hear your phone going in and out. Hello? 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 You rap. Yeah, I can hear you. What happened? Wow, I said, what you said she, how many kids she got? I don't think I don't know how long. Maybe since. And sunk in, I probably didn't recognize it. Oh, she was the food. You just not leaving from the side, man? Oh, word. Yeah, I don't know. I think she said even less that no. I don't be hearing nothing about it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup. As it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game...
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well, and let the opponent deal with that.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Chapman. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Oh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive.
You got a haircut.
And following the turnover, they'll look to take the lead here as they start with a 1st and goal.
That video was in my mind. They just showed you.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Chapman. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Mom, stop now. So you drinking too much like crazy. Your feet is gonna be fucked.
To take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, we've already seen examples in this context. He can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Oh, yeah, I run after this game. I just came back from the store. Yeah, but after this.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going.
I got the 0 sugar one.
I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us.
Look at it. They're running slow as shit, bro. They need cheating on this fucking game, bro.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
How you beat me a defender like that, but then when the catch the ball cards coming up like that.
Off the bootleg, Chapman. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, and he delivers it with confidence.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
I got the damn sugar-free.
Comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
The Bears get there for the sack. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now.
Unless you can franchise mode.
Will Anderson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Second and a couple.
The 43-yard line.
Off play action. Chapman. Pressure comes and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sand. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake.
Bro, this dude.
They'll try and do this himself.
Bro, they
and he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down.
They be making a nigga take off extra slow, bro. Like this game be pissing me.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
They know they be cheap.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that.
Bro, what, his dumb ass is sitting there not fucking.
But that might be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. He's been on the turf a whole.
If they wanted to lose the game, they would do the most dumbest
Seahawks
shit.
offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. The RPO will keep it
Look how funny take off. Yeah, that's really funny. So they must have had a major upgrade
there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Chapman. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
I mean, but they do that every year, though. I mean, they do that all every new system.
From the gun,
look at this shit. He fumbled again, bro, from a little tap. Like, what the fuck, bro? They fucking cheating. Nah, they been announced that, though. They announced that before that.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turning over those opportunities into big plays.
Then look, they got him taking off, bro, but they had, and then he running stupid. He could have been cut. Said that the graphics was going to be too
but the timeouts. Side has got it. And a big turnover.
Oh, but they ain't got it. They got it. It's the Simmons, so it looks like we're getting it back.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears.
I tell you, bro, when they want you to lose this type of dumb shit happen, they don't let you challenge you.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, what a second half the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. What?
Trying to control how many games you win and shit. Fumble out the fumble from a tap. You ain't even gotta get the Series X though. You can get the other, the little white one. That's like, well, I don't know how much it costs now, but it was $2 something at first. But now that Yeah. Nah, leave my shit alone. Yeah, I do. You already got my little, I let you keep the little, my little charger ready or shit. I let you keep that. Nah, just PlayStation to smoke. Nah, it's just at the PlayStation, see how I can stream straight to YouTube.